Hi everyone! So today I will do another Tic Tac pour, but I found a bigger box. So I will be able to do it in one shot, one pour, and I wanted to let the paint spread by itself so we could see the patterns that it creates. I think it's going to be very interesting. I also think that, well, I'm quite curious to see what it will look like if I don't touch it or barely tilt it to cover maybe if there's some uncovered spot. But I really want to keep the pattern from the Tic Tac pour from just when it pours. For this, I mix my paints the usual way. I used the 3 acrylic inks, the Dioxazine purple, silver and gold. For that I do about 1 part ink, 2 10-part medium. I do that because the ink are quite pigmented, they are quite liquid, so the medium brings them up to the right consistency, even though I add a little bit of water to help them be lighter in density and set up. I also use 2 fluid acrylics, Zinc white, and this old bottle that I found, it's interference violet, and it's a color that changes whether it's on a dark or a light color. So I have a quite dark the purple and some light colors, so we'll see how the interference purple will act. I think it's going to be quite an interesting painting with a lot of metallic touch, and it's going to be fun. So I'll zoom you in and I will get started with that. Okay, so I'm going to put my paints in the Tic Tac box in order of density. So when I flip it, the heavy paints end up on top and it will sink into the other colors and maybe create some cells around the pattern. My 2 last pours I had a bit of luck with cells, and I think it's going to be interesting to try it again. So I will start with the Zinc white. In the Zinc white I didn't add water to keep it heavy and dense. After that it's going to be either the gold or the silver. They usually are similar in density because most metallic paints are actually mica coated pigments, and so I'm not sure which of those is the denser, but they should be quite close. So I will go with the silver first. The gold second. Purple. No, actually the interference paint is heavier than the purple. It's close to the metallic paint's intensity. And finally the purple. Well, that's one full Tic Tac box. Oops, it's too full. Happy little accidents here. The drips will be quite nice, I think. Okay, so now I made a mess. And I will flip this over the canvas and I will zoom you in even more so you can see exactly what happens. Okay, so let's do this. Flip and then open. It's actually like a swirl, guys. give you a time lapse, and meanwhile I will cover my sides, help the paint flow over the edges. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I quite enjoyed seeing the paint settle and move in real time. I am in love with the stripes here, the zigzag that it created. It's absolutely stunning. I think there's a lot of purple coming through from under. It's probably gonna keep changing quite a bit. When I did the Tic Tac pours, when I did the time lapse and finished the painting and everything, finished the video, the cells appeared quite later. I am not sure quite why it takes so long, but it's interesting. I really enjoy it. It's different. It's a very different look. At first it looked like a swirl, and then the colors kind of mixed and settled together. I love the lines. You know me, I am a sucker for lines. Those lines here, the lines that are created by the folds in the canvases, well, the actual canvas, when you wrap it under with a circle, you'll have folds. It's inevitable, but it creates a lot of details, and I really enjoy that. As you can see here, there's some purple popping through from under. It's starting here as well. I'm pretty sure it's gonna keep going as it is. The gold pretty much disappeared. Not sure where it went. I wanted it to really contrast with the purple, since gold is kind of yellow and would have been a complementary color contrast. It would have been pretty, but it had other ideas, I guess. It's probably under looking for a way through, but I don't think we'll find more gold. There's a little bit here. But that's about it, really. There's some speck as well, because the gold kind of clumps when you mix it with the medium. Not too sure why. It's probably due to the coating of the pigments to make it gold. My other metallic colors do not do that. I have a bit of clumps here around the canvas. Yeah, I can see them. I try to mix it gradually, but nothing to be done with the gold, apparently. But yeah, very happy with that. Very happy with those stripes. They're very striking. I'm in love with this technique, guys. I guess we'll see a lot more of this in different shaped canvas, and it's going to be quite interesting. I think the next one I'm going to do will be purple and fluorescent yellow. I want to see a fluorescent color in that kind of pour. I think it's going to be very interesting under black light if we manage to get the stripes like that again. I think it's going to be very striking. So yeah, that's something you'll see in the next video, I guess. And we're back. So I hope you enjoyed that. I quite enjoy it myself. I will do another. It's going to be in the next video for sure with the fluorescent color, because I think it's going to be very nice under the black light if, like I said, manage to get those stripes. This one is not as contrasting as I would have liked it to be, but there's still a lot of lines in it, a lot of details, and purple is my favorite color, so It's very pretty, and I can't wait for it to dry. The metallic paints will get even more punch when dry. Right now they're kind of bland because they're mixed in with medium, but the medium will dry completely transparent. It's one of the reasons I love GAC 800 so much. They say it may dry cloudy, but it doesn't. I think they just say that to cover their back. So yeah, very happy with this little canvas. I can't wait to see how it will dry. I can't wait to see if some cells will pop up. It's going to take a while. I can't really do a time-lapse that long. It's going to get boring in the end. So yeah, very happy with this. Once again, thanks to my husband for this idea. It was a great one. So yeah, on that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. Make sure to subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!